we should know.
Fucking know.
Someone asked me today, and I had the same fuck up, and I still didn't even check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Righty, we're down here at Magnertron Studios with Preference. These boys had a bit of a break for a while. Got a gig coming up in the Step In about a month's time. Want to tell us a little bit more about Preference return and the gig coming up in the Step In?
Yeah, we got a gig June 9. June 9. I wish I could rap because and do something cool about it, but June 9. And
June 9 rhymes with June 9.
Yeah, it does if you say it 2 times in a row.
And you boys had a break for a little while?
Yeah, because we needed to. Well, these guys needed to explore the world, and Timmy.
Need to explore myself.
And that eventuated.
They just left.
So you've been overseas for a little while?
Yeah, dude, lived in England for a bit and, you know.
Taught music.
Yeah, taught music and got around the world and saw a bit of stuff.
Are you back to Brisbane and rip up the scene again?
Fuck yeah, man.
Cool. So what's the show? There's some of the supports on the show. You want to tell us a little bit more about the show on the night?
Yeah, we've got Worn Away. There's Idle Theory and Symbolic Weapon.
So how'd you end up coming up with the name Preference anyway?
It's all a combination of different people's inputs into musical. Help me.
Interests, man. Preferences. Musical preferences. Like.
Yeah. It took us a long time to decide, but it's specific to our taste in or to what goes into making our music. I suppose it's our preference for a specific style.
I grew up on funk, he grew up on hip hop, and you're a metal kid. And
I grew up on Blood primarily. Blood and
shit.
Small Animals.
So boys, can you tell us a little bit more about your sound? You want to describe the Preference sound for us?
Big, heavy, hopefully tight on the night, in your face metal for the purpose of aggression release.
We're going to check a track out from one of your albums here. It's from the Tomorrow album, Reflector. You want to tell us a little bit more about that track?
Let me see. Reflector.
You heard it? I don't think he's heard it.
I haven't actually. Yeah, every time I've played it, we've mimed it on stage. Well, I've mimed it, but these guys all did it real.
I always play it.
You should be or should we not? Should we not?
I'm shitting you, dude.
He shoots me.
One of our heavier tracks.
It's one of the. Yeah, it's it. Well, Carlos wrote and described it.
Yeah, I mean,
called it a song. So
yeah. In terms of lyrical content, it's just some. Oh dear. It's some random scene that I've kind of imagined in my mind. One day when I was sitting at a ferry, just came to me immediately, something that I sort of saw happening in my mind's eye, and it just turned into some words, and it came out to be a pretty heavy song as well.
Musically, it starts off as a walk in the park that turns into like a vomit-inducing sprint.
Cool. And the footage that we're about to see, the footage is from some of your gigs and stuff like that?
Yeah, it was thrown together in a couple of hours for a bit of fun for myself. It was just like literally 2 tracks at the end of a concert, because everyone who does some video editing knows it takes a hell of a long time to download this information. So I did 8 minutes worth of work, and you got 2 songs to work with, and it came up all right, but pretty much... Thanks, Chris. Insinuated that pretty much it's captured like the madness in the live show we do.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Turns. Yeah, I'll do the.
Where Preference, this is underground sounds, get it in ya.
Okay, I'll do the counting for you. Ready? 3, 2.
Where Preference, this is underground sounds, get it in ya. Come on, you
Okay, let's do that again.
Let's do it like
we should really.
Where Preference, this is underground sounds.
get it in ya.
Get it in ya! I think you should say it. You should say it, and then we can give you a get it in ya.
Yeah.
Because seriously,
okay.
It's pretty hard, isn't it? Ready?
That's how tight we are.
Okay. 3, 2.
Where Preference, this is underground sounds.
Get it in ya! I missed it. I was thinking about how Chris isn't actually here, and we should say that we're 4/5 of Preference.